Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome to part 10 of Kingdom Come Deliverance on the Xbox One X. I've done a little bit of wandering around. I haven't really done any fighting or anything like that, but I've gone back to Radzig to make a couple of saviour potions and to come back and do the next part of the Courtship quest with Theresa. So we're going to do that now, and then once we've done that, we're going to go off and we're going to see if we can take on these two bandits and on the quest for finding Ginger. We've got to take care of them, or the people won't tell us where Ginger are, or is, I should say. Why is Theresa stood up here in her nightgown? Theresa, come on, we want to go out.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. Shall we play blind man's buff?
That's really what you want to do?
I know it's a game for children, but I always liked it, and I won't feel stupid playing it with you.
All right, why not?
Good. Then follow me.
I hope you're going to get dressed, Theresa. Going on a date in your nightgown. Nope, she's not getting dressed. I don't know. What are people going to say if you're in your nightgown running around?
Nobody will see us here in the spa.
Are you shy?
It's a game for little children. Of course I'm embarrassed.
Well, adults play it too, you know.
But only when they're drunk.
I'll cover my eyes.
Well, they do say love is blind.
Cheeky boy.
But this is a game you won't be winning. I've got ears sharper than a bat's.
And I'm as stealthy as a cat. You'll never find me.
We'll see.
But if you leave the barn, you lose. Come here. Come on, spin me around. What are you waiting for?
Blind I may be, deaf I'm not. Make a sound, and you'll get got. How does it go after that?
It doesn't matter. Go and hide.
Really, is it going to make me go in stealth mode in a barn?
Here? What was that? Was that you?
Come on then.
Where are you?
I'm a ninja. You're never going to find me. I'm not quite sure how she got dressed. She had a nightgown when we left.
Ha! Got you.
Nope.
Just you wait. I'll find you.
Yoo-hoo! Reached a new level in stealth.
You're a
Nice.
sneaky one. How come I didn't hear you?
Oh no! I've left clothes out to dry. We have to bring them in before they get soaked.
Oh no, it's completely soaked.
You'll have to
There's
put it
nothing
on
there.
the stove to dry.
No, that would just make it reek of smoke.
Oh.
Help me bring it to the hay.
It's sopping wet.
Not afraid of thunderstorms, are you?
Not anymore.
Shouldn't we spread the linen out?
Henry, hush now.
Oh, way up, blimey. Oh dear, used and abused. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Good blimey. Woohoo! McLovin! You had a romantic affair with Theresa. Nice. Hey, Henry got his game on. Well, I would go and see Theresa if I knew where she was. Oh, there she is. That's not Theresa. What the hell? Wherever. Thought it was in that barn there. I didn't realise it ended up all the way over here. McLovin, Henry McLovin. Hey? How's that it done then?
I'd like to know... That's all.
Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything else to do with her. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I was hoping for something else to happen there. I thought it said go and see Theresa when I woke up. Unless it was just saying the quest was done. So let's have a quick look at our questy logs. Which isn't in there, Stephen. It's in there. Alright, so we've got to go and kill the bandits and kill the bandits. We've got it from 2 people. Off camera, I went back to see the guy who wanted money for finding out where Ginger was. So I paid him, but he just said that the 2 lads took him food every day. But it didn't seem to specify at what time, and I couldn't be bothered standing around. So I just went and spoke to... I then went and spoke to the lead guy again at the charcoal burners and said that your 2 mates have said that they know where he is. And he said, go and kill the bandits first. So it seems to be A and B are both the same thing. Kill the bandits from 2 different people. That's a main objective. We've got the old woman to sort out in Ujits. Ujits, so however you pronounce it. Treasure to be found in Skallets. That might not be a bad one to do, actually. Find the treasure under the dovecote. We've got to go up that way anyway, but I think that one's on the way, so... Thought we'd done that. Oh, that's going to be going on forever, that, isn't it? Bandits have settled. Ah, right, okay. That's the bandit one. But I'm pretty sure in order to do that, we need to have some sort of ability of poisoning some of them or doing stealth kills, of which I don't I don't have a dagger or anything at the minute. Alright. Question is, when did it save? Yeah, it's not saved in ages. It's not. I mean, it's bugging me a little bit with the game. Like when I do a scene like that with Theresa there, it should save it at the end of that. It should be an auto save that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to not waste the saving schnapps just yet. We'll get near their camp and then we'll use one. What's my nourishment like? Not overly great, is it? Stephen. Save ourselves a bit of hassle here if we just have a nibble at some food if there is any. God damn it. It's not either. So we shall go to Neuhof. Well, in fact, that's closer. In the glade. Right, if we get there, that's not a kick in the arse away from where these two guys are, and then we can progress the story. But they were a pretty tough ask. I had a little look online, and I think if you try and surprise them, you've got a bit of a shout, but they're tough to kill on two on one. Okay. Just wondering if there's a pot of food in this place. Yarp. That'll do nicely. That woman there wants us to rob from somebody over here, which I decided not to do. I don't want to do the thievery thing. Not yet, anyway. Let's get a marker down, shall we? Want to get the surprise on them, so I don't want to get too close. And we want to save it as well. Okay, I think I'm going to save it here. See, I mean, why am I still on the courtship quest when it's finished? What's that all about? Okay, let's get off the horse and let's have a sneaky up. Yeah, I can't take my sword out while I'm sneaking either. Not sure what those two symbols are by my bottom left bar there. You can see the camp and one of the guys. Not overly convinced. You'd have to come from the other direction to get behind him, wouldn't you? Where's the other one?
Can I do anything to help?
Alright, okay. Shit. Bastard.
Shit! Yeah! Well... Ow! You going...
God's sake. Oh, I don't think we're going to win this one, people.
Bring it!
Take that guy out first.
Something
Other one might be easier.
Way off. Ha! Had enough?
Son of a bitch.
Ha!
Nice. Woohoo! Alright, the bandits are dealt with, and they've got some snazzy gear. Taking his gear as well, nice. Mercenary's bedfellow. Long dark Waffen rock. Oh, nice. Small armorer's kit. And boots. And we are encumbered. However, now that we've got a horse... Oh, it's got stolen on it. Why is that? Killed them fair and square. It's quite, well, might be better than what we're wearing, right enough. That's a bit disappointing. Thought we'd had better. Oh, that means that one's alright, isn't it? Though it is stolen. It's only got one armour on it, though, isn't it? Mind you, I think the other one might have had yeah, it only had one anyway. Cool. I'm not sure how you get rid of stolen icon, though. Because if we get stuck at the gate of the place again, we're not going to get on too well with that. Report the elimination of the bandits to the charcoal burners. Seems reasonable. Just kind of hoping they might have a little chest I could get stuff out of as well, but no. Yes, we've got the pig icon. It's a pretty sweet sword, that mercenary bedfellow. Or is it yeah, it's quite smart. 45 damage as opposed to the burger's sword. And it needs 5 agility. I know we've got 5 agility. That needs 4. Wonder why that needs more than that when that's got less damage on it. And that's worth a lot more as well. Oh, it's got extra stuff on it. Defense and charisma and blah. So we'll keep that on. We'll get rid of the mercenary bedfellow. And we'll get rid of that, I think. Okay, where's my horse at? Having said that, is it worth... Can we sleep here? No idea if it will save. I can't quite fathom out the saving. Whether maybe you have to sleep for a certain length of time before it will save, but nope, not saved. Yeah, we're still on Courtship there in the woods. Alright, so let's yeah, over here. It's a bit annoying you can't fast travel to the camps. See where the quest takes us next. We should get to Ginger. It's a little bit annoying that if you fight people, it's classified as stealing. Mind you, is it because maybe because I killed him when he was not fighting me? And what? Yeah, because the second guy's stuff didn't seem to be stolen, did it? It seemed to be the guy that I knocked out first. So if they engage you in combat, maybe it's not stolen, but if you kill them while they're asleep, maybe it is. I see. Yes, it was actually taking you to the bridge, Stephen. Go, blimey, put me in charge of this horse. Right, gentlemen, let's be telling me where this ginger guy is. Well, one of the twins is in red. There he is. Yeah, he's doing his daily task of walking into the logs.
Jesus Christ be praised.
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled though, you could easily miss it.
Good.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Still haven't got a save. I mean, it's highly frustrating if you've not got enough save your snaps and you're doing all this quest stuff, suddenly run into a bandit out of nowhere that kills you and you've got to do everything again. I mean, it's just like any quest jump should have a save after it in a game like this where it's not giving you free saves everywhere. Without any doubt. Well, it really isn't that far from here. Okay, I think we're getting close. Well, that looks like a hut, doesn't it? Wait there, Pebbles, me lad.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz and he has a limp.
Ah.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
He said he didn't kill the bandit.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
All right.
He limps, and he's from Ushitz. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do.
All right.
That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just go there and see what happens. I could ask them.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Okay, game saved. Woo! Okay. So it won't save part quests, but it will save when you finish a full one, unless it's a courtship quest, in which case it doesn't seem to. Okay, well we can't teleport back here though, can we? We've got to ride all the way bloody back, I guess, if they are going to allow him in. Go and tell Captain Bernard, optional. I have to ask... Right, okay. So we can teleport back there, however, so let's get that done. Oh, there's a point, actually. I wonder if... Our agility's at 5. Yeah, I thought it might have gone up. Speech has gone up to 6. Strength's at 7. Sword's at 4. Bow's still at 0. You get that sorted out. Need to hunt some wabbits or something. Alchemy's up a little bit after making those 2 potions. I think we need to get that to 6 or something before we can do auto potions. I think there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to have to do off screen to get things leveled up. Don't think anybody wants to see me making potions for that length of time. Okay, let's go and... teleport to Neuhof. That's a windy road to get back onto the main road, isn't it? That was a little bit dangerous, actually. I didn't check my health there, did I? Because I did fight that bandit. Took a bit off me, I think. Usually don't get too tough fights on the road, though. They're usually pretty straightforward. Alright, we are back.
God save you, Henry.
Oh crap. I was going to say. Good, that's good Pebbles, well done. Come over here with the other horses. There's a good lad.
God save you, Henry.
And you, and you. Everybody's sleeping. Where's Bernard? There he is.
Well, well. Look who deigns to grace us with his presence.
I was looking for that boy and
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going. How would I explain that to Sir Radzig, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed.
I...
Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering, and it's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks, because if I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way. I've made myself absolutely clear. And now, let's hear what you have to report.
Yeah, well, that affect her more than you've done, mate. Standing there with your finger up your ass.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it, then.
Ginger fled because he recognised one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Got to go and see Sir Radzig then, have we? Report the progress of the investigation to Sir Radzig. But we still need to ask if they'll have him back. I think she's in there sleeping.
God be with you, Henry.
Can't sleep here, can we? Alright, is she awake? It's not looking like it, is it? It's still looking like she's still in the house. Maybe the house might be open now at this time of day.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Yay, there we go. That's better. Alright. So I can sleep if it's daytime, but they'll lock me out at night. What's that all about? Yeah, Zora, wake up. It'd be slightly nicer if you could just talk to them. Just go, yeah, what do you want? Oh, for God's sake, now she's gone.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return, man.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognised him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
But why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I'm sorry to bring him bad news. Everything is taken care of.
There's no need to fear vengeance. The bandits who were looking for Ginger are in hell, and no one else knows about him.
But what if they find out somehow?
The only way they could find out would be a holy vision. Anyway, I reckon they'll have more pressing concerns than coming back here.
Well, all right. Let him come back. But he'd better not do anything like that again.
Yay. Nice one, Zora. I knew you were all good. Oh, God. So I've got to go all the way back. Why is there not a bloody... well, there might be a... Stop. Well, the closest I can teleport to is there, isn't it? Two quest givers there, I didn't notice that before.
What is it then?
It's about this.
I've already done this.
To a duel, sir.
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
This is. I've already had this conversation with this guy, and I told him to go back to his mum.
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
Eager, aren't you? Who are you, anyway?
I am Sir Oldham of Lossing.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Oldham. So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, because look, it's already highlighted. This is foolishness. So I've already had this conversation with the guy, so why is he not gone?
Look, duelling's all fine and dandy, but shouldn't you start with looking for that virgin? There's lots of pretty maids around these parts. One or two might still be virgins.
That never occurred to me.
Once you've done that, you might see this duelling differently.
True. If I'm fighting for the love of my life, my courage will know no bounds.
Ah, that's not quite what I had in mind, but so be it.
Thank you for your encouraging words.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Oh, never mind. I'll wait. I'm quite good at that.
Yeah, he just, like, you tell him to do it, and then he just stands there anyway, and the next time you go for a travel in these parts, you have the whole conversation again. What's that all about? No, seems to be going off this time. Onward. Okay, right, let's get on to Ginger. At least we can teleport back in a hurry. Check where we are. Gotta go over the river. I'm sure the bridge must be down by the road, surely. Mind you, might better just go over it anyway, can we? Perhaps not. Easy, easy, easy. This looks likely. What up, Ginger?
It's hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing, except if you're ever traveling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
Oh, yeah. I'm not into that sort of funny business, you know.
Be a bit more careful.
Sorry. Right, what we're like for... Yeah, we're... energy's a bit low, right enough. What time of day is it? Yeah. Right. Let us get to Sir Radzig. Who's fecking miles away. Oh, no, wait a minute. What? Alright, I didn't realise he'd got to Neuhof. Okay. I thought I was going all the way back to Ratai there, but nope. Ignore. Same bloody guy, probably.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Oh, that's Sir Radzig. I didn't realise that's who it was. There was a dude standing at the door.
God bless you. What troubles you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Okay.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognised one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. The rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Uzhitz. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Woohoo! 75 groschen. Mysterious ways. Whoa. Mysterious ways. Back to Uzhitz it is then.
Why choose Merhayed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I think that's it, because I've already done the investigation one, haven't I? Game saved. Whoop whoop. Don't have to waste our saviour potion then. Lovely. Okay, well I think that's a perfect place to wrap things up there for part 10, people. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you again in Kingdom Come Deliverance on the Xbox One X. And I will be back in part 11 and we will go and try and track down this limping dude in Uzhitz in the next part. Take it easy, folks. Bye.